What does it smell like to you?
It smells like cucumbers. Yeah. It smells like mint, though. Yeah.
Okay, so write down what it smells like.
Now, did you try the tomato? Did you want to try one? I'll find you a red one. Did you try a tomato? Did you like it? Yeah. Did you like it?
Wait.
Why are the worms good for our garden? Remember, they eat our fruits and vegetables, and then they poop out soil.
Ew.
Yeah. But their soil poop is actually good for our gardens.
As a parent, I felt like I wanted my kids to have access to food production in the city and to get a little bit of nature. It's a real privilege to be able to get out of town. So green spaces in the city are so super important, and that was what motivated me as a parent. These crops are great for school gardens, the kales. You would never find kids actually eating kale if you put it on their plate, but when you grow it, they will eat it. The kids planted this radish in the spring, and then in fall, they can come and find that the plant went from seed to seed, which then can be planted for next year. It's magic to me to plant a seed and have it come up. It's still magic after 25 years.
I did these 2 plants. We planted these 2 plants. I planted these 2 plants. I planted these 4 plants.
The gardens are all planted by children and youth in their programs, either during the school day or after school.
Come on in, my little snakes. We're gonna eat colors. We're gonna eat rainbows, okay?
Each school has a different garden, a different culture around it, different parents, different teachers, but the message is still the same in each garden. This is where food comes from and how to enjoy it.
Pick the first color that comes to mind that you want to try. Try the lemon.
I said something shower.
This is a spinach. Green inside, clean inside.
They're learning at a very early age what healthy living's all about, and that's very important. But as well, Green Thumb's always programs around things we're doing in the classrooms. Anytime kids can have that hands-on experience and bring it back into classroom, it just enriches the learning altogether. Who tried the lemon?
I did it.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count it out. This is the last one. 1, 2.
3, 4.
Well, we're here today to learn how to plant and learn more about plants. It's part of a grade 1 curriculum. Grade 2 as well, taking care of living things. So this is just learning how plants grow and what they need, but also learning how to be self-sufficient and grow our own food.
We are going to be planting things for you to take into your classroom so that when it gets too cold, the things can still grow. So today we're going to do self-watering containers. Okay, here, perfect. Now, here, you know what?
Fill it up.
Coriander is also known as cilantro. Have you ever had cilantro?
It's ready there.
Let's see, Darius. Very good. Okay. So where's your partner?
Actually, no.
To make a hole, but 1 hole.
These are spinach seeds. Everyone put 1 seed in a hole. It's okay, but everyone gets to do one. Good, that's good.
They really like to see what's here. They touch the plants. Sometimes they love what they eat, and sometimes they're a little bit grossed out by it. So the good thing is they're getting exposed to it.
What was the first thing we looked at?
I don't know. We looked at this thing, chard.
What's it?
Stevia. Stevia.
Try one more time.
Stevia. Stevia.
Stevia.
Stevia.
Given that we live in the city where kids do not know where food comes from, they tell me the chicken comes from the fridge or milk comes from the supermarket, I think it's important to have a program like this because it does show them that food really grows in nature, that we humans cannot live without nature. So this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity, and I hope it continues.
The policy really directs educators to look at outdoor learning as part of how to bring that curriculum to life. So this is exactly what that is, learning about air, water, food, and soil.
Do we need to take down the entire plant or just these leaves?
I would say the entire plant.
Some of those leaves look okay, but you look and you tell me based on what you see.
I'm in this program because I want to learn about plants and like get some gardening skills. You're surrounded by like plants and you're not surrounded by plants a lot. So it's different. It's different, it's like a nice change.
So the first thing that we always tell the youth is the ethic that Urban Roots Youth operates under, and that would be people care, earth care, and fair share. It's the idea of caring for the earth is inextricable from caring about people, and so sharing fairly with people.
Well, I'm kind of getting some Swiss charts. Yeah, my dad really likes it. I'm like an outdoor person, so I like to spend my time outside. I think like a lot of like young people are kind of always inside the house, just like on their computers and stuff, and like they don't really go out and get an experience like with plants and stuff like that.
I've been doing this for 3+ years now. Started back in grade 10-ish. I had like, zero to no idea what I was getting into. All I just knew was, gardening, fun, but I just, once I started, I didn't really feel like stopping.
I would say right now, every single person in my program lives in an apartment building. And so the things that are available to a lot of people are not available to them, gardening-wise. So they already come in with this idea of all the limitations that they have and what they can't do. And I think that, yes, they're talking about gardening, but I think that it also applies to lots of different things in your life, like the idea of because of where I am or a myriad of issues that you think of everything that you can't do. And what I love about this program is showing you that there's opportunities everywhere. We have to look for them, find them, and help each other practice them and then improve on them.
Every day here is, a learning experience. And, despite, me being here for this long, I'm still learning.
That's okra.
These two tomato plants?
Yeah.
Ever since I've been doing this, I've had a bit of insight on how plants are. And, I kind of take that with me, in the outside world. I've been littering less. I've been, trying to, reuse as much as I can as possible. So I've been slowly trying to, give back to the earth. Is there anything else here, Chimu?
So the beetles in here are Japanese beetles, and they're not good for the garden because they're gonna eat everything and destroy the plants. So if you see the beetles, please take the beetle and put it outside the garden. As for the bee is actually very good for the garden because it pollinates the plants and helps the plant grow. But if you see one up close, try not to make it mad or else it's gonna hurt you.
What?
There was one kid who actually went looking for snails, around and said, "I have one, can I take it home?" That's just nice, that's just beautiful. And I think these are some of the experiences that we've had here. Seeing them see some of these creatures growing plants for the first time.
A school garden is like priority to each school. Like we planting not like just vegetables or fruits, right? We planting a small green thumbs from 2 years old.
We have everything, for them around to stimulate that love for gardening, love for things growing around them, and food, which is the ultimate, because we all need food to grow.
There were a bunch of Jerusalem artichokes growing from behind the rocks, and one of the girls, she actually discovered that the flowers that were growing off the Jerusalem artichokes, they smelled like chocolate. So I thought that was really, really amazing that kids can teach us things too. So it's not just us providing them with knowledge, but we learn stuff from kids too every day.
We shouldn't expect kids to care a whole lot about big problems in the environment unless they have a hands-on relationship to something that's beautiful and that tastes good and that they care about. So just opening that door, it's really that simple.